The First Descendant. Now this game came out on Steam about a week ago and I didn't even think I'd make a review for it because reasons, but here we are because it seems like there's still quite a few people playing it. And this is gonna be a short video and things will get political. Anyway, so this is an Asian made action MMORPG kind of game. Think Guild Wars, that sort of thing. And the story is something like humanity got wiped out and you're one of the few remaining descendants, and hence the name of the game, The First Descendant, because you are the first of the descendants. And you must go about trying to reclaim Earth, taking down the evil people, so on and so forth. Now this is a third-person shooter, action-adventure, RPG elements thrown in there. And I'm just going to say it right now, the game, it sucks, it is bad, it is absolutely an Asian game. This is where it gets political, this is absolutely an Asian game. This is how Asians make games, exactly like this. First thing you'll notice is that the graphics are very, very nice. Cutting edge, highest level, best tech. This is made with Unreal Engine 5, you know, the latest and the greatest version of the Unreal Engine. So things look fantastic. Everything looks great. High quality textures, high quality animations, high quality models. The worlds look great. Everything looks fantastic. It looks amazing, and performance is also really, really good with this game. It runs amazing. Even with that high level of graphics, even with a lot of crap going on screen, it runs amazingly well. But then again, Unreal Engine 5. And that's sadly where all the good things end for this game. Now the story, it's kind of boring. Here's the thing. When it comes to Asian made games, they're always very cheaply made, very quickly made, very poorly made. And although it was made in Unreal Engine 5, they still don't know how to make games at that deeper Western level, that American level, which we all know and love. Anyway, so the story is bad, the dialogue is bad, the voice acting is bad, and it's kind of on level with anime. You know, trash anime, you know, 90% anime is trash, so it's basically anime level writing. It's very black and white, yes sir, no sir. Every single friggin' NPC just calls you Descendant. You're gonna hear that word thrown at you so many times. Hey Descendant, yo Descendant, Descendant this, Descendant that, and it is so grating. Next is the gameplay. Super basic, third-person shooter. It's got a lot of fun mechanics in there. You get a grappling hook, a double jump, you got your spells, you got your abilities. But again, everything is so cheaply made. This is the perfect example of just cheap Chinese junk, just Asian games. Now there are of course many unlocks, many skill upgrades, many tech trees, and they're all super boring. Increase these numbers here, increase those numbers, super boring, super generic, super grindy. Now of course it does have its own in-game store of microtransactions, and they're no more stupid than just about any other game. Every single game with its online store tries to fleece as much money out of you as they can, and this one is definitely no different. However, because it is so badly made, and once again, like Asian games are all like this, the first major villain that you encounter, the first boss, simply goes by the name of Greg. You'll be playing, you'll hear about Greg, people will talk about Greg, you'll even get to meet Greg and fight Greg, and that is your big baddie. That is the big super villain that you must face, and he's simply called Greg. Again, it's just Asian level writing, Asian level stories, Asian level dialogue. It's trash. The big bad boss is just simply good old Greg. It is so fucking retarded. Overall, I wouldn't even play this game. I mean, if you've played any game that comes out of China, that comes out of Asia, Japan's the exception, but if you've played any game that comes out of Asia, this is it. This is just, it's another Asian pumped out game, another Chinese pumped out game, where the only good thing about it is of course the graphics, which were made in Unreal Engine 5, which is American tech. It's not even Asian tech. The gameplay is just so boring, so generic, so flat. There's plenty of things to do, but they're programmed and they're made in just, it's such a boring game to play. It's just such a checklist to checklist, move here, move there, do this, do that, but it's so boring and it's so flat. There's like zero creativity, there's zero imagination. It's about as exciting as doing a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. that's how fun the gameplay is here. And one of the funnier things as well, besides Greg, is that the enemies can actually stack. So you can literally get 10 to 15 enemies literally within the same square foot, and it just looks absolutely ridiculous. There's no collision or anything. They can just stack in one square and they all come charging at you, and it's just, once again, just Asian made games. They're all like so cheaply fucking made. Overall, I mean, this game's free, so you can check it out. I think it was 25 gigabytes to download. But yeah, if you played any other Asian game, MMORPG, action RPG, it's another one of those cheaply made, poorly made, super grindy, super boring, super bland, super generic. But of course, the screenshots look good, the videos look good, the cinematics all look good. When you actually start playing it, it's just, this is so freaking boring. And kind of just like China, the country itself, where it's all facades. That's what they've done with this title, because again, it's made in Unreal Engine 5, so it looks fantastic, which is of course cutting edge. But then when you play the game and you see the gameplay, it's like, oh, they don't know how to make a cutting edge game. They're still making very basic, outdated game design, but yet it's in a cutting edge engine, and it's just, thanks China, it's another Chinese game. If you haven't played an Asian game, check this one out, but if you have played one before, it's just more of the same. Don't expect anything good, and you'll quickly get bored playing this crap, even though it's got great graphics and the performance is good.